See, just tapping it, that vibration you can hear in the car. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, and then we'll take the next time the car is out, we'll check that and see if there's any other squeaky bits. If there are, I may have to look through it with a fine-tooth comb, and if I can't find any more squeaks, then I may have to take it to a dealer. There might be something else that's going on. Maybe there's a loose wire that is attached above this somehow to go down for the back lights or something like that. And let's say the bracket's loose and it's vibrating every time the wire loosens up, and maybe the wire is on something else, and it just happens to be that it hits, and I won't know that unless they take this whole thing out to check anything loose. Then naturally they have to put this on a stand and run it up off the ground, take the tire off and all that kind of stuff. I don't want them to have to do any of that just yet until I check out all of the rattles on my own. And that's something that I want to encourage you to start doing stuff like that. Because you know what? You could save yourself a lot of money by doing that, okay? Hey, start taking power and your abilities, you know, and start saving some of this money. How much did it cost? How much do you make per hour? Do you want to take all that money and work 5 or 6 hours to have to pay someone 1 or 2 hours to fix a rattle underneath your car because you didn't want to? You made the assumption, you made worst case assumption on what it was. And you could have said, oh man, if it was just a couple screws, I could have done that. But shoot, that's foresight now. And okay, well, I guess I had to pay him. He checked everything else. That was the only thing he found. And son of a gun, that's all it was. And I'm $150 out of my pocket now, and I hope that never happens again. Well, guess what? It's something is always going to happen where you can dive in it and get your hands wet and start checking some of these things out. And, you know, just do things that you feel you're capable of. Check out my videos on my YouTube channel, and you'll be amazed at all the different kinds of things that I show you step by step on how to fix things around your house. I show you all kinds of stuff. I'm not an auto mechanic. I hate working on cars, and I tell you, I'm just not good at it. But hey, I can check some different squeaks out first before sending it into the shop, right? So can you. Remember that. Okay, well, I guess I better get ready to work under there and drill that out and get that screw in there. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. And when I pre-drill the metal out of the frame to put that in, I wanted to use this drill. And at first I thought, oh yeah, that's right. I really don't think I can use this drill, because when you take this off, this is the type where you just pull that out like that, pop this out. And see, I've got the end like that, and there's no real chuck to tighten this up to put a small little drill bit. And I thought, oh man, I can't use that. See, push that in, let go of that, pull on that, and away it goes. This thing is the ratcheted type of drill. I really like that. This one happens to be Bosch. Okay, and then I remembered, hey, you know, I didn't buy this. Momi had this, and I thought, okay, I can't use this because I don't have any drill bits. But then I looked, and she had bought this. This one happens to be Milwaukee, and let's see what she's got in here. Look at this. Here's all the different types of drill bits. You kind of pull that out like that. And the ends, you see the ends? They're all set up. Let's see here if I can pull this. If I can pull that out like that. The only thing I don't like about this container is it's hard to pull these out. Look at that. I'm gonna have to get a little screwdriver. Let's just find a little screwdriver here. I just take that and kind of push that. See, they should have made those a little bit looser. Now see, that's how your drill bit is. This is all attached on there, not just a separate drill bit like I'm used to. Now I can take that, pull that out like that, just lift it, see it's on a spring-loaded deal. And I can put that in there, pop it in there, pull on it, there's my drill bit. Okay, so luckily I found those, and I'm going to use that to drill the hole, and I'm going to use this wood screw, and I'm going to try to get it in there with that, and I'll probably get the smaller, probably start off with smaller bits, and I don't want to guess and do it just one time and find out that this is going to strip and spin in there. Okay, so whenever I look at something like that and I think, okay, that's probably the right drill bit for that, but I'm going to go smaller than that. Then I'm going to try to get this in there. If it doesn't work, I'll get the next drill bit size up and up and up until I can ram that sucker in there and make it feel nice and tight, get it done. Okay, sometimes you got trial and error because there's no wood there. I don't have any machine screws there. I'm not going to drill a hole and a tap and then tap it with threads and stuff and then get a metal screw in there. This is bush country at its finest, and you can fix things around your house with just a little know-how with Joe. All right, let's do it. I wasn't going to show you this, but la-ti-da, I took this out and I'm getting ready to pre-drill. Let's see, I took this part out. That was the bit that was right here, like that. And that's where it was before, remember? About like that. I couldn't see a hole, and I put a felt tip pin mark in there. And that's where it was, but see, there is a hole up there too. And that's where it really fit before, but with those bolts tight, this thing wasn't, this was hanging down a little bit. And what I could do is, you know, I'd have to go to the dealer and get something and hook it on there and see if it fit and get a screw on there just right. But you know what? I'm not at the dealer and I want to get this fixed. So, and I can see the metal isn't really that thick. And I think I can get a drill up there, and that's far enough away. That's where I'm going to put that drill bit and drill that hole, far enough away from that. So I should be able to fix it, and it should go in there. If this was really super thick metal rather than like pop metal, I would order the little clips and get them from the store, you know, from the dealer, and do it all right. But I'm not there, and I want to get this fixed and see if I can't do it this other way. Okay. All right. So there's your other option. Go back to the store, clip it on there, and get the right screw, put it in there. And I think that's what was happening before. I have no idea how that screw came out, how the clip came out, and all that kind of stuff. But granted, this is a 2015 car. It's 2019 now. So, you know, 3-4 years with vibration and stuff, I guess it's possible. Okay, there's another fix for you. And what I might do is I might make another video later after I order this new piece, you know, to install this one, and I may get a clip for this side and get the bolts. There's probably another bolt just like this one, and I'm too short. I've only got one for here because the other one had popped out from before, and then there's going to be one there. And see, you can see where it looks like there was a washer around there to begin with. Well, I'll bet you it was something like that. And it just over time vibrated out, and the little clip came out. It was probably one of those sandwich clips that kind of go in like that. And then it's got a hole on it with threads on it, and then you thread that in. So I'll make a video of that next time. Okay, I got her. I had to go through quite a few of those bits, and I started way down here, and I drilled the next one, the next one, the next one. Each time I did it, I tried to put the screw in. I finally came up just beyond 1/8 of an inch drill bit, and I was able to get that screw up in there. I put that little washer thing around there, tighten it up as tight as I could with my little Phillips screwdriver, and put it all back on there. Now, anytime you tap on this, it's going to be nice and tight. And I tried to push it up, even when I had the screws loose here, I tried to push it up to that other hole. Had I had one of those little clips, I was struggling to get it up that far. It must have fallen off a long time ago, and then went down just a little bit, and then it cured or got cold or something, and now it fits right there. I'm sure if I got a clip, I could have rebent this up in there. It wouldn't have been that difficult, I guess, but you know, it only took me less than 5 minutes to get that fixed. And if I had another one of these and had the screw, and if they had the clip, I would get the clip for the other side. If I don't have the clip for the other side, I know I can fix it this way too. And periodically, I might have to come back underneath here every once in a while if I start hearing a chattering or something. These screws here, all of them were loose when I checked it before. Okay, and you know, so periodically I may have to come down here, tap around and stuff, spend a half hour with the car, getting to know it again, get yourself acquainted again, get under there and have a good feeling about what you're doing and tightening different things up. And it's I guess you would call it maintenance or something. And you know, get your construction light. If you don't have a construction light, you got to get one of these. These are so handy. This one happens to be a 500 watt. They also have them 250 watt and 300 watt. But the 500 watt didn't really cost much more than the 300 watts. So I thought, hey, I might as well get the 500 watt. It throws out more light. And the thing I need to do is the bulb inside of there. Sometimes if you unplug it, or if you just unplug it without pushing your button in first, and then you go to plug it back in, sometimes that'll pop that and it will pop out. Or if you bump this or drop it or whatever, last thing you want is you to really need this light and you don't have any extra light bulbs. You can buy them at the store. I got this one at Home Depot, and they have replacement bulbs that are fairly inexpensive. I think you can get 2 for less than $10 or somewhere close to that. And I think they come in a 2-pack. I think you can buy one, but you might as well, if you can find a 2-pack at the store, a 2-pack is cheaper than buying 2 1-packs, if you know what I mean. And it's always good to have an extra one around. So next time I go to the store, I keep telling myself, next time I go to Home Depot, I got to pick up some extra bulbs. This one's not that old, but you never know when a bulb is going to go out. All right, time to clean her up and call it a day. Man, I'm glad I got that fixed. Didn't really take too much of my efforts, and it only took me a few minutes more to make a video of it, so that's what I did. And usually whenever I do something around the house and I think you might be interested, I'm gonna make a video of it for you. Till next time, this is Video Joe, out.